I mean, I guess the music world, music business has never been more, dog eat dog, let's say, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
There's so many bands these days, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But the cool thing about the way things are today is that you're encouraged to be yourself, and new bands are in demand. I mean, the labels are looking to sign bands.
Right.
Back when when the Ramones began, nobody was signing anybody. They didn't want to sign anyone from New York.
Yeah.
Because I guess because of the failure of the New York Dolls to be a commercial success or whatever, you know.
Right.
But nowadays, it's so much easier. I mean, all the groundwork's been done, and
right.
And now there's all these independent labels, and it's so much easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this all came out after you guys started and stuff.
Yeah, things change radically.
Yeah.
It's like now there's the super information highways coming. Like, I mean, when we started, it was like, it's like the old world. It's the new world.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, whether it be any world, you got to still. I mean, rock and roll is a primal entity.
Yeah.
Rock and roll is like the dinosaur. It's like primal, or it's like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, it's not meant to be high tech, and it's not meant to be synthesized, and it's not meant to be digital. It's meant to be,
yeah.
Great, exciting, pure,
Right, like what we consider progress isn't really progress.
Well, not all progress is healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, some progress, certain things should be left alone,
Right.
I mean, technology is great in medicine. It's great in certain things, but not great for
right.
music. Music is a personal thing.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. What do you think of like Beavis and Butthead? Have you like watched them?
Yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah.
They're very cool, and I support them. I completely support them.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, hang on a second.
Sure.
Hey.
All right.
I mean, what's this? What magazine is this? I never asked.
Oh, I'm with Fordham University's the school newspaper.
The what?
I'm with the paper. It's
Oh, so it's the school paper?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys played here in about 1984.
I remember playing there.
Yeah. You got a lot of fans here and stuff.
Great.
So it's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What new songs are you gonna be adding to the live show? Like with the new album, what new songs are you gonna be adding?
Oh, well, the songs have been here. We've been doing them for about 7-8 months now.
Yeah. Oh, like 7 and 7 is and.
Well, substitutes the current single, and 7-7 is.
Right.
I mean, not because it's a single or whatever.
Right. It's just
but
fun.
7-7 was the first song we started doing in the show.
Yeah.
We do Journey to the Center of the Mind. We do Substitute.
Uh-huh.
We do My Back Pages. We do Nothing Can Change the Shape of Things to Come.
Yeah.
And we're always adding new things in.
Yeah. Because I remember like the first time I heard like 7 and 7 is live, I'm like, never heard this before.
Yeah, well, Arthur Lee was a major inspiration.
Yeah.
He inspired Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, yeah?
And got him signed, matter of fact.
Yeah?
Yeah. Matter of fact, he called me the other morning, and, this guy calls, it's Arthur. I said, who the fuck's Arthur? Arthur Lee. Oh, okay. But, he told me he just put out something new.
Yeah.
That, he played for me, and it's real good.
Yeah.
And, he's playing in New York on March 4th with Tramps.
Yeah.
And, so when we start our American tour on March 8th, and he wanted to come up and play with us in Los Angeles, so
yeah.
I think we're gonna, let him do it.
That's pretty cool. That's excellent. Is it still really fun playing live? You still?
Oh yeah. I mean, live is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what it's all about, is going out and playing live, and the Ramones are a live band,
Right.
The Ramones are a lot of different things, but basically we're a live band.
Yeah, so I've seen you guys like 6 times. And I remember the first time I saw you guys, it was amazing. I was just amazed.
Great. Well,
yeah.
I think it's more exciting today than it's ever been.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, with like CJ and everything must be like really exciting.
Yeah.
Having a younger guy around.
Having that whippersnapper.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like live. Yeah, anything stand out in your mind? Like.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess Premier Talent, a booking agency.
Uh-huh.
And 'cause up until then, we had a lot of problems with booking agencies. But like, so we had just done 9 shows. We're out on the road, and we had done 9 in a row, which was a lot.
Yeah.
And we were, our agent said, we got a show for you guys, and we think you should do it. It's with Toto, and it's in Lake Charles, Louisiana, which is supposedly the most dangerous place on earth. But we were like at least 10 hours from there.
Yeah.
And we had just done 9 shows straight. We were, all pretty exhausted and stuff. But, we figured, we're just starting with this company, let's do it. So it was playing like a basketball stadium for 5,000 kids. And, this, back when.
Right.
So, we went, we drove all the way out there, and we played. And, like, those kids, man, it was like, they didn't know what they were seeing. I mean, they looked at us like we were from Mars.
Right.
They were just like standing there, like quiet with their mouths hanging. That was kind of ridiculous,
Yeah.
But then I guess probably one of the worst, and I guess one of the weirdest experiences was around the same period of time, around '80, and like Warner Brothers and Premier thought, they wanted us to try and get the most exposure. You know?
Right.
So they put us on tour with Black Sabbath, which at the time, like everything was pretty much dominated by heavy metal. That was like a heavy metal period.
Right.
And so we were out on tour in California and Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And like so we got the show with them. It was I'm trying to remember where I was. Shit. A little early for me. I guess my brain ain't totally functioning. I don't know. Somewhere out in the sticks well, let me. It will come to me. But well, anyway, it was like, the promoter billed a show, the Kings of Heavy Metal versus the Kings of Punk Rock, which were already kind of made it like a war-like situation.
Yeah.
San Bernardino,
yeah.
which is kind of a redneck farm town.
Right.
So we get there, and just from that billing, we're already kind of uneasy about it. And so we start playing, and the thing with Black Sabbath in those days, they have a definite crowd. I guess the way we have a definite crowd.
Right.
And so their fans are right up front because they're there to see Black Sabbath for the most part.
Right.
So we start playing, and they're standing there, these I guess real redneck type farmers with their pints of whiskey and shit. And I guess we're into about 10 minutes, and all of a sudden they're holding their bottles, and they're and I don't know, about 15 minutes into the set, everything starts coming at us. Whiskey bottles and carburetors and spark plugs and ice pick, and all kinds of shit, And nobody got hit or anything, but it was starting to get dangerous,
Right.
So then John gave them all the finger, and we walked off the stage, and it was totally insane. Oh, by the way, everything. They were throwing all kinds of shit, like fruit and vegetables, which got lodged in Black Sabbath's amplifier cones, which made them very happy. And and we got to have salad for a week, and walking off stage, the stage manager is this little guy. He's about 85 years old, and the last time I saw a reaction like that was the first time the Rolling Stones played America. Which was nice compliment.
Yeah. And a backhanded compliments of sorts.
Well, the Stones, when they first played America, they didn't do too well.
Yeah.
Because they were just too cool for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. How do you feel about people's kind of negative perception of the Ramones? I mean, every time I mention the Ramones...
we don't get no negative. Everybody fucking loves the band.
But in terms of a lot of my friends are kind of down you guys. They're idiots, and they're very simplistic, and they see a lot of negativity.
Well, the best rock and roll was always simple.
Yeah.
Whether it be Little Richard, or the Beatles, or the Stones, or the Kinks, or the Who, or You know, the best rock and roll was always simple and,
Yeah.
and very infectious.
Yeah. So it doesn't bother you at all?
What do you mean bother me? What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you know.
I mean, just because your friends are assholes, what can I say?
They're all right, you know.
Were they into Kansas or something?
No, they're into like Julian Cope and stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
You know, and Led Zeppelin. You know.
Oh boy.
They don't understand. But what are your plans like for like the future and stuff? Like you have like a new album coming, like a new material like written.
Well, this album is just coming out.
Yeah, you know.
And now we're on a world tour, which we've been on. You know, it's always touring somewhere else in the world. And
yeah.
And we're doing a 6-week tour of America, and we're doing some 4 big stadiums and doing four big festivals in South America.
Yeah.
Where we're extremely popular, and it's going to be us headlining with Stone Temple Pilots, Motorhead, and a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
And then we're going to do Europe, and we're going to be on tour all year.
Yeah.
And I guess at the end of the year we'll start thinking about another studio record.
Yeah. I gotcha. Are you guys re-releasing anything like the old stuff, like on disc? I read somewhere.
Yeah, well, SAR's putting out everything that's previously unreleased on CD.
Yeah.
They're putting out 5 because.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was that question?
The re-releases from Sire.
Oh yeah. Sire, like to celebrate our 20th anniversary, they're putting out everything that wasn't previously released on CD. End of the Century, Pleasant Dreams, Subterranean Jungle, Too Tough to Die, and there's something else in there that. And then later on in the year they're going to put out It's Alive, which was never released in America, and also Ramones Mania just won gold, so they're going to issue us a gold record for that.
That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. So that's great.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I hit everything?
Well, we have a new video out for Substitute that we did with this filmmaker named Tom Ranoni, who he worked on Evil Dead 2. He did Army of Men. He was involved with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And there's 2 versions. There's an American version, which is real sick, and then there's a European version, which is, you know, just as sick but a little different in the editing. And then I guess right now it's on the box, the American version. And hang on again. All right. So the hardcore version can be seen on the box.
Yeah.
And MTV's been playing it too. They've been playing the other version on 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, there's a few films that are coming out that have songs in them. Or I guess Car 54, I guess, was out, and we're in that, and we do a song in it, and there's a film coming out in April called Naked in New York, which is a Martin Scorsese film.
Oh, yeah?
We have the lead song in there. Actually, they use Rockaway Beach. And another film coming out called Airheads that